The days after the hunters' attack felt heavy, each one stretched thin by fear. I went through the motions, mixing flour, kneading dough, carrying baskets through the village, but my thoughts never left the woods. Every glance from a neighbor felt sharper. Every murmur behind closed doors seemed to carry my name, they suspected. Perhaps they didn't know the truth, but they felt it circling me like smoke. Lucian stayed away at first, afraid to draw danger closer. I wore his leather cord hidden under my sleeve, touching it whenever the world pressed too hard. At night, I lay awake, replaying the sight of him shielding me with his body, the arrow in his shoulder, the restraint in his growl. A monster would have killed. A monster wouldn't have blood to keep me breathing. On the fourth night, I could bear the waiting no longer. I slipped from my house after midnight and found him where the river met the trees. He looked worn, his skin pale, his eyes shadowed with exhaustion. "You shouldn't be here," he said, but the words held no conviction. "I can't let you vanish into the woods like a ghost," I answered. He sighed, running a hand through his dark hair. The Kurskers' heavier dot each moon feels stronger than the last. "I can't keep holding it back forever." "Then let me hold it with you." His eyes met mine, silver, sorrowful, and searching. "You don't know what you're asking." "Yes," I said, my voice steady. "I do." Before he could argue, a sound rose through the night, the tolling of a bell. Then another dot my stomach dropped. The hunters were coming again, calling the village to arms. Lucian stiffened. "They won't stop this time." "Then neither will we," I whispered. We ran. The bells grew louder, joined by shouts, by the crack of branches under marching feet. Torches flared through the trees. They meant to corner him, to end the curse with fire and iron. And they would burn me too if I stood in their way. The moon crested above the canopy, pale and merciless. Lucian staggered, dropping to his knees. His body trembled, the change tearing through him faster than before. I caught his face in my hands, forcing him to look at me. "Lucian," I said, "stay with me. Remember, you are not alone." His body convulsed, bones cracking, claws ripping through skin. The wolf rose, terrible and beautiful, silver fur gleaming in the firelight of the torches now closing in. He growled, teeth flashing, the sound of a storm breaking loose. The hunters shouted, raising weapons. I stepped in front of him. "Stop," I cried. "Look at him. If he meant to kill, you'd all be dead already." They hesitated only a heartbeat, then pressed forward. "Which?" One spat. "Step aside." Lucian's snarl shook the trees. I pressed both palms to his chest, whispering desperately, "Don't lose yourself, not now. Look at me." For a terrible moment, I thought I'd lost him, the wolf's eyes blazing with hunger, his body coiled to spring. Then my words broke through. His gaze locked on mine, and something shifted. The beast shuddered, not with rage, but with recognition. He lowered his head, pressing his brow against me, as though clinging to the tether we had made. The hunters faltered. The sight of the beast bowing to me stole their certainty. Fear warred with doubt in their eyes. "Leave us," I said, my voice steady despite the pounding of my heart. "If you spill his blood, you spill mine." They muttered, shifted, argued among themselves. In the end, fear won. They backed away, torches retreating into the night. The bells fell silent. When they were gone, Lucian collapsed at my feet, trembling. I knelt beside him, cradling his head in my lap. "It's over," I whispered. "We're still here." His voice was raw when he found it again. "Elena, why would you risk everything for me?" "Because you are not the monster they fear," I said. "And because I love you." He closed his eyes, a single tear slipping down his cheek. When he looked at me again, there was no silver, only the man I had come to know. "Then let me love you too," he whispered, voice breaking. The first light of dawn touched the trees as we rose together. Behind us lay a village that would never forgive. Ahead lay only uncertainty, the wilds, the unknown, the rest of the world. But his hand was in mine, warm and steady, and for the first time I felt no fear of the woods, the moon, or the curse. Whatever waited, we would face it together,